I'm on the campus of Bear River High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 17 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present Bear River Bruin basketball. Tonight, in their final league meeting of the year, your Bear River Bruins take on the Placer Hillmen. It's Valentine's Day here, senior night, celebrating, and all of the action starts right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. You want to go right up? All right, let's go right down on the court here before we do the other formalities, and we'll check in on the senior night.
Yeah, Marty, Coach Dwayne Gansky is bringing forward his seniors right now. First one is going to be number 3, Jake Sibnicki.
There you go. you haven't been doing too many Bear River games. And his parents.
He's hoping to attend either San Diego State or the University of Reno next year.
Jake Sibnicki being introduced out there.
And this is a rite of passage that we've seen for 17 years with these kids and all the different sports. And what a great opportunity for them to come out and honor their parents who, as you know, put in as much time as they do.
Right. Here comes Charlie Espinoza.
Charlie Espinoza, certainly one of the leaders in the team.
Charlie has been most of everything here for us. Along this guy has been in the basketball program for 4 years. Second year as a varsity letterman. He's one of our co-captains. My crack research team is still working on this, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. Charlie is now, I believe, the first Bear River varsity basketball letterman to graduate from Bear River whose parents both graduated from Bear River.
Isn't that something?
Well, that just goes to show the deep roots here in the Bear River community.
Exactly.
Charlie hopes to continue playing basketball at junior college. Thanks for all your work, Charlie.
There's good Charlie Espinoza.
Yeah, we'll see him tonight in action. He's averaging 9.5 points per game.
Jared Skoronsky. He's quite a player this year.
Jared's here tonight with his mom, Karen Hughes, and his dad, Evan Skoronsky.
Mom and dad out there with him.
Yeah, moms are getting some flowers, and dads are getting a Bear River hat.
Yeah. Well, it's Valentine's Day. I guess they should be getting some flowers, right?
That's right. And happy Valentine's Day to all of our viewers as well.
Jared is always been on Zoom. It's not just a beard. This guy is an incredible young man with a lot of maturity, a lot of wisdom. He's the second guy, I think, to a lot of his teammates, and I appreciate his wisdom and words of advice he's given me. Thanks, Jared.
All right, Jared.
Senior, number 23, Braden Duncan.
Braden Duncan coming out with his mom.
Yeah, we will see a lot of Braden tonight, averaging 12.5 points per game. Certainly the leader of the Bear River offense.
He has a distinguished skill set to have been our starting varsity quarterback.
I was going to say, I was going to tell you, he was a varsity quarterback past season.
Gifted athlete. Braden's hoping to take his skills in basketball or football to Atlanta instead of Morgan or San Barbara State College. And Braden had plenty of recruiting.
There's Braden Duncan.
So there they are, the 4 graduating seniors. And now we'll meet the senior cheerleaders. Yeah, Bear River didn't have school today, and so a lot of people are off for the 4-day weekend. Placer didn't have any school either.
Chris Espadel, the cheer mom, I guess you'd call her, the coach.
Yeah, I think she's the assistant coach. And little known fact, this girl right here, she's averaging 8 points a game. So we got 1 graduating senior cheerleader and a team mom as all the other cheerleaders come up and wish her well in her last home basketball game. And what a great opponent tonight, Marty. Your last home game against your cross-county rival Bear River Bruins.
And the Placer Hillmen. There it is.
Well, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I know that's what you meant to say. I was just trying to cover for you, Gil. It's been a while since we've worked together, so I'm helping you out. You help me out.
There you go. Marty's got my backside. So the senior night festivities have taken place, and we're going to be all ready for the warm-up here as they come into McCrory Gymnasium. First will be the Placer Hillmen, and there you see some hugs all around. Big student section coming in. They'll be over on our left-hand side tonight. And here they come, the Placer Hillmen.
Got a few claps. Like you say, with the school being out, there's not too many students, and they think they get the day off for a 4-day weekend. They're heading for the slopes.
Right, and Tom Fitzsimmons was mentioning that behind us. KNCO is here tonight broadcasting the game, and he was wondering what the attendance was going to be with everybody off, and it certainly won't be like the Lady Minor game that we saw on Monday.
Yeah, right.
With a standing room only crowd in the Ally.
Oh, well, one of the things that we got the same issue on Monday night when the Bear River Lady Bruins finish out their season at home on senior night.
That's right, which will be our next game. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, your 2014 Bear River Bruins. So as they take the court right here, I want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Marty, and
Thank
to
you.
Gail.
All right, thank you very
much. And to everybody here on our staff, as well as we wish you happy Valentine's Day, and to my lots at home. Thank you for watching us. We got a great one coming up here tonight. Bear River versus Placer, and we'll be right back to it. You're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River basketball right here on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out their new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
Welcome to Plaza Tire and Automotive Service in Grass Valley. At Plaza Tire and Automotive Service, the customer comes first. We only do what's right for the customer, not necessarily what's right for business. Third generation family member, learned all that I know from my Grandpa Fred, my dad, my Uncle Mike, my grandma. My entire family's been a huge part of learning about the automotive industry. Grass Valley is our 4th location, and you can also find us in Colfax, Penn Valley, and Nevada City. I am Blake Hauser, and I welcome you to join us for the grand opening at our Grass Valley location.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home and has a new line of whole house fans which will save you energy. They're also your headquarters for big screen TVs in Grass Valley, including the new 3D TVs, and feature the First Alert security systems as well as the famous Beam Central Vac system. It's fun and function at the Beam Easy Living Center in Grass Valley.
Anything Green Hydroponics is your source for hydro systems, grow lights, and soils. Anything Green offers a complete range of organic nutrients as well as fungicides, miticides, and predatory bugs. Anything Green Hydroponics has just received this year's soil. Get your totes, pallets, or individual bags. Stay tuned for future workshops. It's all at Anything Green Hydroponics.
Welcome back to Jack McQuarrie Gymnasium on the campus of Bear River High School. Marty Mortensen along with Gil Dominguez filling in for the color commentary tonight, and our crack staff out here doing the camera work.
Yeah, Marty, as we were saying, this is the last home game of Bear River. They actually have one more game on the schedule, but we'll take a look at the standings right now. Let's take that walk around the foothills, and we'll start with the PVL boys. And we can see there, this was the game of the league, just happened last night. Both Center and Lincoln were 6-1, and Lincoln was able to beat Center to take over first place with 2 games remaining in this week. So looks like they are going to be barring any upsets, of course, they're going to be your PVL champions for this year.
Yeah, they definitely have quite a team out there. I saw them play here against Bear River.
So Center's going to make the playoffs, certainly at 6-2. And then Foothill at 5-3. Colfax all knotted up at 4-4, 500 season for the Falcons, which is not what they like to see. Then we have tonight's contest, Placer 2-6 and Bear River 0-8. This is a great opportunity here for Bear River to get that, erase that goose egg there off of the win-loss record, Marty.
Yes, they've struggled all year. They got off to a great start on the when they had the preseason, but once it came into league, they struggled quite a bit. And but they've been playing. I watched them the other night, and they played right down. In fact, they played against Center, and it was very close there until the last quarter.
Well, also telling right here, Placer has 4 losses in a row. Yeah. So they're trying to get off the schneid right there as well. So that's what's going to make it a good game here tonight. Let's go over to the SFL right now, and we can see that Del Oro is the dominant team there. 24-1 on the season, Marty. Yeah. You got to be loving life.
Yeah, hard to believe they even lost a game as good as that team is.
20 games that they've won in a row, followed by Wood Creek and Rockland, both tied at 5-3. Granite Bay 4-4, Roseville 1-7, and Nevada Union 1-7. And ironically, Nevada Union's only win was against Roseville. No, excuse me, they want to beat Granite Bay.
Okay.
And they lost 2 to Roseville. So Nevada Union in another rebuilding year, 1-7 for them. Over in the PVL girls right now, one of your favorite teams, the Lady Bruins.
Lady Bruins on top at 9-0, 15 wins in a row, and an overall record of 22-2. And that one of those games that they did lose, they lost in overtime, and early on in the season against a very good team, and they just kind of ran out of gas. So, but still, they've got they've had a great season, 9-0. They got a chance to on Monday night against Center to make it run the whole gamut with a 10-0 record.
Yeah, they had a big game against Colfax last week where they locked up the league title right there. It'll be a formality against Center, but it'll also be senior night, and your game of the week will be here for that one. Now, over in the SFL girls, you're going to find Nevada Union having the same kind of luck as, skill and determination as Bear River, 8-0, 20-4 on the season with a 13-game win streak, including that thrilling overtime victory where they were down by 5 against the Sacramento Dragons, your alma mater.
That's exactly right, yeah.
And they were able to pull that out in front of a packed house over in Ally. That game's up on our YouTube channel right now, and you probably want to take a look at that. I would say it is the best basketball game that we've seen all season long.
No question about that. Now, does Nevada Union have to play Del Oro? Looks like
on Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay, that's going to.
But they beat them by 25 up at their place, so Del Oro just doesn't really have the guns this year after winning the SFL title 10 years in a row. Nevada Union has them outmanned this year. I do not think that Del Oro is going to upset them and take a share. That's the only way that they could share the title, is to lose to Del Oro. I don't think that's going to happen. Granite Bay is going to be at 4-4. Wood Creek 2-6, as well as Rockland, and Roseville excuse me, comes in at 1-7 for the league, and those are the standings that are probably going to maintain themselves. Be sure to join us next time, as we were talking about. It'll be the Bear River Lady Bruins clinching the title right here at McCrory Gymnasium against the Center Cougars. And Marty, it'll be senior night and another emotional night for that squad.
Yeah, once again, for the second year in a row, the Lady Bruins are losing half the team. And as they did last year, I talked to Coach Bickmore, and he said that he didn't know what he was going to have this year with a rebuilding situation, and they pulled it out. They had just a remarkable season. Caitlin Reyna, Taryn Rath. I mean, it's when you see them play, which we've seen them one time this year, they are quite a show.
So as the teams continue to warm up, we've had our walk around the foothills. You are caught up to date with all the standings. Let's go ahead and pause for our second break of the evening. As we remind you, you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Bruin basketball right here on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title is your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations, and thank you for keeping your business local.
We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley. The Old Town Cafe is the oldest continuously operating restaurant in Grass Valley. Serving breakfast and lunch 7 days a week, the Old Town Cafe is now open for dinner every Friday and Saturday night with nightly specials like steaks, seafood, along with draft beer and wine. Stop by to see football at the OTC with drink and appetizer specials. It's football fun for the whole family at the Old Town Cafe. Preserve the memories of your special player or team forever at obphoto.com, the official photographer of Bear River football. At obphoto.com, you'll find the highest quality prints, mouse pads, coasters, photo buttons, cases for iPhones and iPads, t-shirts, sweatshirts, travel mugs, and more. obphoto.com even makes special requests. So enjoy the memories of the season at obphoto.com, your source for Bear River sports photos. Nevada County Farm Supply has been part of the agricultural scene since 1993. Their staff consists of a certified crop advisor, licensed pest control advisor, and irrigation auditor. In Penn Valley, they have a full-service nursery with over 500 varieties of plants and garden enhancements. In Grass Valley, they have a warehouse full of soil amendments, fertilizers, and nutrients. Nevada County Farm Supply,
powerful knowledge, and innovative solutions. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. And be sure to stay with us after the game as we present the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions staff will select the best player of tonight's game and award them with a plaque created by Stuckey's. It's the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award coming up right after this exciting sports telecast, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back up to you.
Throwing it back up to me for the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game
Award.
Right there he is. There's our Player of the Game Award. What does this say?
Gil and Marty.
The love boat.
He's our player of the game.
There he is. Tom Fitzsimmons, KNCO.
Broadcasting live here. The game tonight, and of course he'll be here on Monday as we get ready for player introductions and the national anthem here at McCrory Gymnasium. I didn't see Jack anywhere tonight.
Well, I saw on his Facebook post that he got his wife a big box of chocolates.
Okay.
So he might be helping her eating them.
Yeah. Good for him.
Ed Anderson on the PA announcement here at McCrory Gymnasium. Very nice job.
Live rendition, much better than the canned music, which that was nice that they stopped it.
And she was a little late coming to the game, but she's only a freshman. Talked to Ed Anderson, who's on the mic right now, and he said that if I didn't get her name, he didn't know who it was, and I didn't get her name, so apologize for that. All right, there's starting lineup for the Placer Hillmen is Logan Frew and Derek Haney and Noah Daly. Number 35 is Grant
McKelvin.
Tall kid, 6'4",
McIlvain, actually.
McIlvain, all right.
And Tucker.
Jordan Tucker.
The big man in the middle. Now let's meet
6'6".
the starting lineup for your Bear River Bruins as the lights go out.
Jake Nicky. David O'Brien.
Yeah, back from his injury, which we haven't talked about yet.
Senior Charlie Espinoza. Chorinsky. Number 23, Braden Duncan. That's your starting lineup for your Bear River Bruins.
And of course, they turn the lights out here for effect, which means the viewers at home get nothing.
And the camera operators, we got Bianca and Lauren. They're got a, what do they call that when you fix up when you turn down, you open up the aperture and then
the iris, right?
Iris, yeah. And then when the lights come back on, you got to quickly turn them back down. So that's all I know. That's the technicals I'm going to get tonight.
Yeah. Good technical terms there, Marty.
Yeah.
And of course, there'll be a test for you all at home.
Yeah, right.
And go out to the Touchdown Productions Facebook page and see if you know the answers.
All right.
All right, we are all ready to go here. The pomp and the circumstance has been completed. Player introductions, national anthem, senior night, and a happy Valentine's Day to you as we get ready for the tip-off, and there it is.
Bear River, David O'Brien picks up the loose ball on that tip, and now Bear River tried to move it out. Braden thought about a three, didn't take it, but at the top of the key. 17 on the shot clock, trying to set something up. Espinoza cuts in, had to come back out. Now over in the corner, and there's a three. It's going to be short, but rebounded, and let's see if it's going to be out of bounds. Let's see. It's going to be Bear River ball.
Yes, if Nicky had an open shot as the clock was winding down, and maybe didn't put enough leg into it. Ball
Well, he
came
had
off the front of the rim.
He had 7 3-pointers the other night.
Well, then I'll just be quiet. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. All right, there's a foul right away on Charlie Espinoza, his first foul.
Bruins looking for their first victory, as we were saying before the game, taking on the Placer Hillmen, one step above them in the standings.
There's a three, and it's going to go off the rim. Rebounded in there nicely by Daly, and he puts it back up for 2 points. O'Brien brings the ball up to court. He's going to be pushed. Basket goes in, but it was foul was called on his way to the hoop. So Bear River will inbound. O'Brien's got some good speed.
Yeah, and we didn't do our normal intro, but he's coming off a broken foot, which made him miss a few games. They thought he was going to be all the way to the next season.
Talking to his dad, they may, over the offseason before football season starts. Bad pass, and here come the Hillmen. Get it inside, spin move, puts it up, left hand hook, right in. It's going to be hard to defend against that as Tucker just rolls that one in. 4-zip. Here is Bear River off to a slow start. There's a three-pointer from downtown, puts an air ball. Oh, nice save, but he was up in the air.
He was out of bounds when he touched
it.
Yeah, his foot came down. Good hustle, though, by Espinoza.
Oh, here come your Placer Hillmen as they move the ball around, and they'll get it down. There's a good shot blocked. And coming up with it is...
And they had Duncan on the run going for the fast break. Pass went over his head. As the Bruin student section comes to life.
So here comes, once again, on the move here is they work it around, trying to get it inside. Look at that, make it look pretty easy. Gets the rebound, 3 seconds in the key, but they're going to call a travel.
Now they're calling jump
ball.
So Jordan Tucker had a little bit of trouble getting it in the first time. Was able to get the rebound. And then all heck broke loose there under the basket.
Oh, let's see, they're going to call a foul. No. Looks like Tucker had a little collision in there with Espinoza. So now let's see.
They got pushing. Foul on Placer. That's their second one.
Let's see who they're going to call it on. On 35. McElvain.
McElvain.
Oh, McElvain. Yep.
McElvain. Yeah, there'll be a test.
There'll be a test.
Later.
All right. Almost a travel over there, but no call. Here comes Braden. He gets it on over in the corner to Sharansky. Now it's,
he saved it right on the line.
Stop 15-footer up, and he puts it in. Nice recovery in there by Duncan.
That's what happens when you do the hustle play. He came within an inch of that line, gathered it, went to the top of the key, put it in like butter.
Got it down low, spin move, and there's a foul. It's going to be called on Jared.
Let's take a look at that now. He grabs it, and look at that. He just, right before the line, the referee got over there. Good call by him. Now he takes control of the ball, goes right to the free throw line, puts it up and in. Great hustle play, Braden Duncan.
4-2 on the free throw line, and making the first one is Frew. Next one is up. It's going to bounce around and in. 6-2 as Bear River brings the ball up the court. Nice pass, and they're going to lose it, and it gets. They got 3-on-1. That ought to be pretty easy, and it's going to be a foul. As
great defensive play by Sipnicki, as he was the only guy back there, and he did enough to disrupt the whole fast break.
Yeah, they had a 3-on-1. That was almost a cinch. There's a first point is good by McElvain. And the next one is good. 8-2.
Placer taking the early lead here with about 4:40 to play. There's a ball going into the backcourt. Another turnover by Bear River.
And that doesn't go, but coming down with is Bear River, but they're going to have another jump ball, and they rough up Charlie underneath that basket.
So another turnover for the Bruins creates a fast break opportunity for Placer. The good news is they didn't score if you're a Bruin fan.
So substitution comes in. Oliveros comes in for Frew. Braden out. Gets it over to Sipnicki. Over in the corner to O'Brien. He tries to drive in, stops, pumps. Here comes the shot by Braden. Doesn't go, and there's a putback in there nicely.
McElvain on the putback did a nice job of separating himself, get a little distance, and just laid it up and in off the glass.
Coach Gansky has seen about enough here in this so far with his 10-2 lead here with 4:03 left to go in this first period.
Well, it's a little bit of a sloppy game so far with turnovers and missed ball handling, and I thought for sure they had some cellophane on this rim over here to our right because nobody was able to get the ball in there.
That was a good shot of the bench for Bear River as Coach Gansky talks to his troops.
Yeah, Dwayne Gansky, the godfather of basketball. First, a brilliant career with the Lady Bruins. Took a short trip up Highway 49 for a couple seasons with the Lady Miners, and then when Jack McCrory retired, came back to his home stomping grounds here at Bear River, became the athletic director and the boys coach. Just one of those real icons of basketball coaching that we have here in Nevada County.
Hey, Bear River inbounds to O'Brien. Bear River still having trouble moving that ball inside. They get it out to Braden Duncan. No place to go. Good defense by the Placer Hillmen.
Tucker came right up on.
There's a jump by Duncan. He dropped the ball.
Jawonsky.
Knocked right out of his hand, and now he comes over the top.
David O'Brien trying to make something happen out there. Heck, he's just glad to be back in the game.
Yeah, right after. Take a look at this. He did a little hop skip, lost the ball, tried to get it back again, and out of frustration, I think he made that foul. So the Hillmen on the attack here. 10-2 lead. Looking for a three out in the corner is Horner. He dishes it back out. A big three coming up short, and it's tipped back in to Duncan.
Yeah, that was the big man Tucker.
Yeah, he was way.
I don't know how many threes he's shot this year. And they have no stats, but I don't think that's his best shot.
No, I think underneath the basket is where he's got to be. They're guarding Sibnicki very closely after watching him drop down 7 threes against center the other night. So once again, Bear River struggling to get the ball inside the key. There's a shot, and it's going to be off the iron. That was taken by Skorensky.
Well, Placer is challenging every pass, so that's
a stolen away by Charlie, going coast to coast. Tops, pumps, puts it up and in. Charlie Espinoza with his first 2 points of the game on that breakaway. Oh, he gets to shoot a. What they call the foul or something.
Take another look at that breakaway right there. He's got plenty of time, slows up, gets his right steps, goes up. Just off the glass, kind of bounces around a little bit, but goes down for him.
10-4 now, trying to get it down low. Once again to Tucker, spin around move, and goes in.
Yeah, that corner of the backboard is his home territory. And he's got the height to carry out that assignment.
Here comes Charlie, puts it up. Nice touch in there by Espinoza. Well, fast break coming up the court is Haney. He has to dish it off over in the corner to Oliveros. And there's a drive, but there's a shot out to Tucker. It doesn't go, but Sibnicki came up with it. Here comes Charlie driving in, hits it. Here's a three, up and off the iron.
Espinoza in there battling Haney.
That was a nice pass out to Sibnicki, but he just couldn't make the basket. So 12-6. Drive into and up, off and in, doesn't go.
Felix Oliveros, one of the smallest guys out on the court, making his presence known. Fearlessly going through the lane.
So here's Charlie driving into the paint, puts it over to Duncan, and nice fake.
Beautiful fake by Duncan as he waited for the defender just to go over the top of him.
Coming down to the end of the first period, 12-8. Oh, nice play. Look at that. Feed by Tucker. That was over to Daly.
The give and go to Daly.
Backhand. That was very well executed.
maybe the best play of the game so far.
I think so. Down low, Braden. Fadeaway jumper, he's fouled.
On him is McIlvain.
Gets his foul.
Only the 5th foul for Placer. As Braden Duncan goes to the line. I believe this is their first time at the free throw line.
I think it is, and that one's up and in. 5 points now. Coming into the ball game for the Bruins is Travis Whitehead, number 20.
Actually, Marty, I think we got wholesale changes going in there. 5 fresh players for the last 30 seconds.
Mastorella comes in. He's a sophomore.
As Duncan is at the line at the back end of a 1-and-1.
Doesn't
and
go.
Going to miss.
Coming down with that is Daly. He'll bring it up to court with 26 seconds left to go.
So Daly, the only starter in there right now.
Wholesale change. Roberts is in the game for the Hillmen.
Eleven seconds left on the clock. Shot clock is off.
They don't want him to foul. Get it down low. 4. Jumper as off the iron. Doesn't go. And then coming up with it is
Tommy
Ryder.
So there you go. First quarter's in the books. Placer Hillmen up on top, 14-9. Right here on your NorCal Game of the Week.
So there's your good shot of your Bruins as they trail here by 5 after the first period.
So not necessarily what Gansky had in mind here for the final game, but you got 3 quarters of basketball left, down by 5 to his good friend Mark Lee from Placer. Of course, Mark Lee, no stranger to the Game of the Week either. As when we go down there to do the Kendall Arnett each year, see Mark and the boys and all the Placer fans. So it's kind of interesting to see him out of the Earl Crab and on the road all the way up here to Bear River.
10 miles.
Maybe.
There's your touchdown production scoreboard. Placer on top by 5, 14-9 as we start the second period. Bear River will inbound the ball.
Well, maybe they're going to have a little bit better turn of events now because the Bear River Bears just came into the gymnasium.
Oh, let's see if they can't turn it around.
Yeah, they're going to be growling over there.
Whitehead in the ball game. There's Braden looking for a 3 from downtown, and that's going to be an air ball. They've got some students from Placer over down to our left.
Yeah, school's out for both of these institutions.
Oh, nice tip. Did he save it? No, he couldn't do it. He goes into the crowd. That was Duncan. A good heads-up play.
6th turnover for Placer, though.
So Placer will inbound. Darrell is in the game. As they move it around top of the key, Roberts. And they get it down low, but the ball's overthrown, out of bounds, turnover.
Nice idea by Matt Darrow to get the ball down in low, but it was a sizzling hot pass.
Tucker comes back into the game. Going out is Darrell. Benalina in the game. There's a 3-pointer, nothing but net there for Zebnicki. Bear River closes it to 2. They're going to get the big guy Tucker down below. And, oh, there's a push off, no call. And a shot going up, nice. Late jump shot there by Roberts.
Yeah, that was a nice little runner right-hander that he threw up.
Herder brings the ball up. He has to dish it off. Whitehead saves it, puts it up off the iron, doesn't go. Had a good look from inside the paint.
A little short on the front of the rim.
Almost stolen away in there by Whitehead, and it's going to be still Placer ball. Inbound to, good block in there by Olena.
Yeah, Tucker was just thrown a little off balance, couldn't get up his little favorite shot that he likes.
All the way across court, up for Olena, off the iron, doesn't go. We rebounded nice in there, and he's fouled, I believe. Mascarella.
Great hustle play by Mascarella, just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Did not wait, he took that ball and immediately went up with it. Gets rewarded by going to the line.
So let's see if he can close it to one. Can't do it. Oh, almost blocked in there by Travis Whitehead. Driving in, puts it up. Oh, right around.
Beautiful
Sibnicki.
Move by Noah Daly as he just went right around and flipped it up with his right hand off the glass while he was doing a spin move.
So here comes fadeaway jumper. It's in as Whitehead gets his first points of the game. Closes it within 2 with 5:38 left to go. Down low and a pitch back to, off the iron. Tucker with the rebound, spin move, puts it up, he's fouled. It's going to count. He's a force to be reckoned with underneath there.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they're not fouling him as much as is warranted because you really got to put a body on him. He's a very physical player, and he's a big hunk of beef there to move around.
And you get
take a look at that again.
Yeah.
One bounce, he's going to turn, spin, go up, and just force his way up there off the glass.
Back to live action as Herter lost the ball.
Yeah, battling for it there. It's going to be Placer ball.
Mark Lee positioning his players there. 5-point lead now as Bear River had closed it to 1. For 3 off the iron and coming up with the ball and the rebounds Mascarella. Whoa, that's a collision. Jump shot up, in and out, heartbreak.
Rebound Roberts.
Drive, jump shot, hits it again. Noah Daly on fire with 8 points. 7-point lead. Over in the corner, to Sibnicki, and he didn't take the 3. Setting up a play now in there by Mascarella. There's the 3. It's going to be off. Air ball.
And timeout. Mark Lee calls timeout for the Hillmen. 23-16. 4:12 left. While we're in timeout, I want to invite everybody down to the brand new home of NCTV. 138 East Main Street, 134, excuse me, East Main Street. I don't even know where I'm going down there. And that's where you can come down. We want you to come down and see our new studio. Come down, make some station IDs for us. That's going to be another new adventure. We also have a movie contest underway where you can submit a movie script. The top 10 scripts will be turned into little movies, and we're going to be showing that at a local theater as well. So lots of fun happening over at NCTV in downtown Grass Valley.
Back to live action here now is 4:04 left. And let's see, it's going to be a foul called or?
Yeah, O'Brien kicking the ball.
No, I guess he's not going to call him for a foul. I thought he fouled.
No, it went out of bounds. O'Brien back in the game for the Bruins.
Down low to Tucker. And he throws it away.
Yeah, he's trying to get that pass wrapped around.
Oh, yeah, that's hard.
And shoot it over there to Daly. Because everyone converges on Tucker
Right.
when he's running the basket. So someone's going to be open.
There's a foul called. Nice stop move in there by Massarella. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's his 7th foul for Placer here in the first half. Up, and he gets it. Coming into the game is the younger Furu. That one's in.
Bruins 3 for 5 at the line tonight.
Hey, working around top of the key now. It's close to 5 points by the Bruins. Get it all the way out now to dish it back over in the corner. That's going to be out of bounds. It's still going to be a nice block in there by Massarella. He's come into the game and doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, he's making it happen underneath the basket, offensively, defensively. Only a freshman. No,
he's a forward, but he's a sophomore. But what happened was that's off the iron, doesn't go, but just gets popped right back to Daly. Getting back to Massarella, he came up for O'Brien, figuring O'Brien was going to be out the rest of the season. Once you come up from the JV, you can't go back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's going to be
Can't
short.
go back.
There's and he makes it, and that's Charlie with that putback on that short 3 attempt by Duncan. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. Can get it back to 4. Yeah, I was talking to Coach Gansky. He said once they brought him up, it's too far off the iron.
Well, if they brought him up, he deserves to be there.
Oh,
anyway.
sure, right. Oh, man, there's a charge. I'll tell you one thing. Jared is probably the best actor on this team. He gets more charge calls because he takes a dive. Watch this now, Gil. It's going to be short, and then Charlie's right there. Gets it, goes to the line, but doesn't make it. So here we go back to live action now. 5-point differential, and ball is lost on a reach in. It'll be a 1-and-1. So going to the line again is Massarella.
That's 10 fouls on the Hillmen.
They'll get to shoot 2.
Only 6 for the Bruins.
There's a good shot of David.
Looks like he's spent a little time in the weight room.
Yeah, he's. Oh. Good hustle in there by Skoronsky.
Yeah, he was ready to get the rebound and put it up. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, that's his Massarella's 3rd free throw. 25-21. Pass down low, spin, travel. Yeah, he's stutter step there.
That was a nice bounce pass into him, into Tucker. Handled it cleanly, but moved his feet on the turnaround.
O'Brien brings the ball up. Ready to work it around to Braden over the top of the key. There's going to be a push. It's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be the 11th foul. O'Brien will shoot 2 here. First one is up, and it's going to be short.
His sister is having a great year up at the Lady Miners.
There he gets it.
And a nice article about both the siblings.
I read that.
By Walter Ford. If you get a chance, go out to the Union website. It's still out there. And great story on the entire O'Brien family.
Spin move by Tucker that couldn't take the shot, so he dishes it off. Now they move it around. 16 on the shot clock. No place to go, and Tucker saves it over in the corner. Now he dribbles it back in, and now they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, a little give and goal, and Sipnicki reaching his hand in there, trying to stop that one. So going to the line is Daly.
He misses one. He has 10 points, leading scorer here tonight for both teams. 1:41 left to go in this first half. He makes that one.
Let's take a look at that again. He's driving the lane right there. Here comes Sipnicki, and
we're on the top, back to live action now.
The collision.
Oh, stolen away by Daly. Good anticipation, and he puts it up. No problem with that one. Goes coast to coast. Gets it back to a 6-point game here.
29-22, 28-22.
So Placer's picked up the pace here a little bit, and there's going to be a push here. 1-1 now.
Let's take a look at how fast Daly's hands are as that pass is telegraphed. And he just picks it up, and he's on his way to the races. One check behind him, find out where the D is, and nice soft put in. Noah Daly, he came to play. He's the real deal.
Yeah, he certainly is. Tucker goes to the line to shoot a 1-1. Makes the first one. He's got a nice touch for being such a big guy.
Right. You always think of Shaq.
Yeah.
Or
John Hart over in the corner. He didn't see us. So Tucker makes both of them 30-22. 57 seconds and counting. Here comes O'Brien. There's Sipnicki for three, and it doesn't go, but and there's going to be a push.
Coming down hard right on his hip.
That was Duncan. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That was on through. First one is up and it rolls in. Whitehead comes back into the ball game.
Yeah, Shronsky is going to take a blow. He's done for the half with 47 seconds left. Good shot there of Duncan.
And rolls around and in.
So here you see him scrambling for the ball, and it just goes up. Now he's going to come there and he's going to have his legs taken out from under him. Falls hard to the floor. Mastarella.
Back to live action. Trying to get it down low. Nice knock away in there by Travis Whitehead. 32 seconds.
Well, they're certainly trying to deny the ball into Tucker. That's the best defense. Make sure he doesn't get the ball.
Now the ball's into Haney. Haney drives the paint, puts it up, and it doesn't go. And he puts that one up. That doesn't go. And coming down with it is O'Brien. They got 21 seconds to see if they're going to try to get the last shot in here.
Shot clock is off. Both teams in the bonus.
He's going to have to take it down into the.
Puts a little juke on him, goes all the way to the basket, puts it
puts
up
it
and
in. Nice play in there by O'Brien. How did that one go in?
Wow. Let's take a look at that before we break for the half. That was all O'Brien starting up just past half court as he went one-on-one and eluded his guy with a great move. Here he is right here. Let's go ahead and slow it down. Behind the back dribble.
Running out of time. The clock was down to 4 seconds right
He's going up against Frew. Now he cuts into the basket. 1-2 steps. Little jump, throw it in off the top of the glass. Gets a bump by Tucker to go down to the floor and puts it in. My, oh, my.
Yeah, that was quite and Bear River outscored the Placer Hillmen 17-16 to cut the lead to 4 here at halftime.
Well, Bruins came alive, had a much better second quarter, and the level of play really on both teams picked up in the second period. You can tell that when they don't go to school all day long, they have all that time on their hands.
Right.
It throws them out of their normal schedule where you go to school, get ready for the game, and then play the game.
Right.
So let's go ahead and take in the Bear River cheerleaders right here and their halftime routine, their last one of the year. And then we'll be heading off to Breakland. As I see Ron Roskelly here, longtime Placer coach and all-around good guy in attendance. A lot of people come up from Placer, of course, Auburn, because it's just down the road. And there you have it.
There's a nice routine there.
Bear River cheerleaders here on senior night, Valentine's night, wishing you and yours a very happy Valentine's Day and night. Be sure to hug the person that you love. You're watching exclusive Bear River Bruin basketball coverage right here on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out the new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
Welcome to Plaza Tire and Automotive Service in Grass Valley. At Plaza Tire and Automotive Service, the customer comes first. We only do what's right for the customer, not necessarily what's right for business. Third generation family member, learned all that I know from my Grandpa Fred, my dad, my Uncle Mike, my grandma. My entire family's been a huge part of learning about the automotive industry. Grass Valley is our 4th location, and you can also find us in Colfax, Penn Valley, and Nevada City. I am Blake Hauser, and I welcome you to join us for the grand opening at our Grass Valley location.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home and has a new line of whole house fans which will save you energy. They're also your headquarters for big screen TVs in Grass Valley, including the new 3D TVs, and feature the First Alert security systems as well as the famous Beam Central Vac system. It's fun and function at the Beam Easy Living Center in Grass Valley.
Anything Green Hydroponics is your source for hydro systems, grow lights, and soils. Anything Green offers a complete range of organic nutrients as well as fungicides, miticides, and predatory bugs. Anything Green Hydroponics has just received this year's soil. Get your totes, pallets, or individual bags. Stay tuned for future workshops. It's all at Anything Green Hydroponics.
We're back here at Jack McQuarrie Gymnasium, and speaking of Jack, he has come into his own house here, a little late for the game.
Yeah,
there celebrating Valentine's Day.
You can see him on the front bleacher over there, directly across. He's in your picture right now, wearing the shorts, of course.
In the middle of winter.
Yeah. Got the white tennis shoes on. Maybe Laura can get a shot of him right there. She's busy dealing with her camera. So, Marty, what do we got for some stats here in the first half?
Well, I'm not as efficient as Steve Sitter, Mr. Statman.
No, we're not.
But it's for the Hillmen. It's been a Tucker and Daly show here. They've between the two of them, Daly with 13 and Tucker with 9 for 22 points, followed by Logan Frew for 2, Roberts for 2, and McIlvain with 4. So that's your total for 30 points. On the Bear River side, Sibnicki with 1 3-pointer, and David O'Brien with 3 points. Charlie Espinoza with 6. Travis Whitehead with 2. David Mastarella with 5. And Braden Duncan comes in at 7. So there's your score. It's 30-26 here at halftime. There's a good shot of the Placer student body that took a little drive up to Bear River tonight.
Yeah, those kids are on a 4-day weekend. Off school yesterday, today, Saturday, Sunday, and then President's Day, everybody's favorite holiday.
Used to be Washington and Lincoln.
Yeah,
not anymore.
No, then they combined them. So we're waiting second half action here. Let's go ahead and take our second break as we say Happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there from all of us here at Touchdown Productions. We really appreciate you joining us each and every week now in our 17th season of bringing you the best in local high school sports. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. You're watching coverage of Bear River basketball right here on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title is your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations and thank you for keeping your business local.
We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley. The Old Town Cafe is the oldest continuously operating restaurant in Grass Valley. Serving breakfast and lunch 7 days a week, the Old Town Cafe is now open for dinner every Friday and Saturday night with nightly specials like steaks, seafood, along with draft beer and wine. Stop by to see football at the OTC with drink and appetizer specials. It's football fun for the whole family at the Old Town Cafe. Preserve the memories of your special player or team forever at obphoto.com, the official photographer of Bear River football. At obphoto.com, you'll find the highest quality prints, mouse pads, coasters, photo buttons, cases for iPhones and iPads, t-shirts, sweatshirts, travel mugs, and more. obphoto.com even makes special requests. So enjoy the memories of the season at obphoto.com, your source for Bear River sports photos. Nevada County Farm Supply has been part of the agricultural scene since 1993. Their staff consists of a certified crop advisor, licensed pest control advisor, and irrigation auditor. In Penn Valley, they have a full-service nursery with over 500 varieties of plants and garden enhancements. In Grass Valley, they have a warehouse full of soil amendments, fertilizers, and nutrients. Nevada County Farm Supply, powerful knowledge and innovative solutions. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. The second half of basketball. And they're going to have to throw that in again, Marty.
Yeah, it looks like something happened where they didn't get the referee's got to touch the ball before it gets into action.
Yeah, and all the fans got to get back in their stands.
Yeah. Fans in the stands.
Now we're ready to go.
Here we go. Back to live action here is cross-court pass, and it's going to be
That's tipped by Espinoza.
Good hustle in there by Charlie is
Charlie Hustle.
Charlie Hustle. Top of the key, no place to go. Good defense in there by Sibnicki. 13 on the shot clock. Frew trying to get cross-court pass, looking for a three. No place to go. They still going. There's a three-pointer from downtown off the iron, but there should have been a travel call, but Duncan comes up with it, and then a reach-in.
Well, that was picked up by Frew, and Frew has no fear. He got that ball, goes right in there between the tall trees, and went to go right up with it. There he is right there.
No, that is McElveen. Oh, you're doing the replay. I'm sitting there watching the game.
Yeah, we're in replay, Marty.
All right, I wasn't paying. Sorry about that. O'Brien looks for a three, doesn't take it. Back to Espinoza. Gets it back. Now they get it down low. Charlie with the ball. Looking for a three from Sibnicki. It's off the iron, but there is, that didn't go either. Espinoza had to kind of do a little fadeaway. Going to call a foul on that foul was called on Braden Duncan. So here come the Hillmen. Still a 4-point lead. Both teams struggling here at the start of this second half. Good defense in there by the Bruins as they keep them out from this. Can't get the ball inside the key here. 14 on the shot clock. They work it around again. Now they try to get it stolen away by a good heads-up play in there by Duncan. There's Braden at the top of the key, gets it on over to Sibnicki. He doesn't take the shot. There's a turnaround off the iron, doesn't go, but that doesn't go as Charlie missed that layup.
Yeah, they were giving it to him too. All he had to do was finish it. Missed opportunity for the Bruins.
Yep. Still at 4. Down low. No place to go, and he turns it around. That doesn't go. Here comes Espinoza as he brings it up to court. And puts it in. That's Duncan. Looked like he traveled, but there was no call.
Nice shot by Duncan off the glass.
And they match it right up.
And a very soft jumper.
That's by Haney. Gets his first 2 points of the game. Oh, stolen away by Haney. How about an NBA?
An NBA big step.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now that was good though. It was just big. He went big on us.
It went big. There you go. So he gets 4 quick points. Back up to 6, and there's a nice drive to the basket by O'Brien with that layup. Answers it back to 4 points. Get it down low. Tucker, jumper, doesn't go. There's a reach in by somebody, and it's going to be a Bear River ball. Looks like they gave that to 23. That's Darrell. Or Darrow. Well, no, they gave that to Duncan. Now on the attack here, the Hillmen trying to work it around, get something set up, trying to get it down low to Tucker. Now they get it in there and puts it up. That is Daly again.
Some fast hands by Tucker there. He got that ball and just threw it right into the middle of the key. Bounced around for a little bit before Daly was able to get a hold of it.
So now O'Brien has to shuffle it around, and then they dish it on over to Charlie. Drives in. Oh, too hard. And O'Brien wasn't expecting that down so low. Another turnover from Bear River. Long court pass for three, and it's in. That is Haney again.
Haney stroking it from the outside, right in front of the Bruin faithful. Timeout is called. 39-30 is your score. So Placer widening their lead here in the third quarter.
Look at that pass all the way across court.
Yeah, that's Daly. All the way across. Over to Haney. Haney, nice big floater.
Yeah. Got a little rim, but it still counts as three.
Sure. 39-30. Placer already beat Bear River once this season down at their place.
Right.
And so Bear River trying to return the favor here and trying to get their first league win of the year. You know, it's very hard for the kids when you don't get a league win all year. They practice just as many hours as all the other teams. So whenever we do the standings and you see the teams that aren't having a good year, it's heartbreaking a little bit, but you know, that's another lesson in life, and that's one of the good things about sports, Marty.
Absolutely.
You can't win them every day.
Nope.
Actually, you know, I think life might be boring if that was the case. Got to have a little adversity.
There you go, and I've had that.
Oh yeah, well,
so haven't we all?
That's called life.
Oh, almost. Now it looks. O'Brien tries to take it in, can't do it. Gets it back out to Espinoza. Oh, travel. Hop, skip, and a jump. Another turnover.
Well, Espinoza is just trying to make something happen here. Down by 9 with 3:10 left in the quarter. You don't want to go into a double-digit down heading into the fourth quarter. So if you're going to make a run or make a move, this is where you got to chip away and try to get down by only 4 by the time the fourth quarter gets here.
Nice defensive move in there by O'Brien. Cut that drive off to the hoop. There's a 15-footer off the iron, and looks like O'Brien comes up with it, but knocked out of bounds from behind by good hustle in there by Daly. He's played a whale of a ball game tonight, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, O'Brien got his pocket pick, didn't see the man coming up that was trailing. And fortunately for the Bruins, it was just knocked out of bounds so they can reset right here.
2:36 left, going in, and he puts it in, and it's going to get fouled.
What a move by O'Brien, just like he did at the end of the first half. Saw a little sliver of an opening, and he is just quick as lightning.
Yeah.
Great ball control as he just wove his way all the way into the basket. Still had the presence of mind to put it up softly.
He's got some great speed. And that one, nothing but net for O'Brien.
And this is certainly going to be part of the Bruin future for the next couple years as he takes over the point guard position.
Now here comes driving in, and then dishes it right off to Tucker.
Wow, another beautiful play by Daly, driving the lane, all the attention going to him, and he just gives it over to Tucker, who just lays it up and in.
So now Bear River trying to do something here. They get it down low, and a little 12-footer, and nothing but net in there by Skorensky. That's his first 2 points of the game. There's a block going to be called this time.
Well, Darrow got the ball, and he was trying to make something happen down the middle of the key. Unfortunately, that's where all the RVs were parked.
Third team foul on the Bruins. Inbounding Pass, 15-footer off the glass. He's got it.
That was a nice off-the-glass shot by Matt Darrow.
Well, wasn't that that looked like Haney, wasn't it, number 20?
Okay.
Yeah, that was 20. So Haney with his 9th point of the game. There's a fadeaway jumper by Duncan.
Yeah, he was going to penetrate and then stepped back, had some separation, decided to take the shot, and certainly that was within his wheelhouse.
6 points now. The difference in the ball game, 1:09 left in the third. They get it down low, spin move, and didn't go. Good
wide open, Tucker had the shot there.
There's a shot up off the iron, doesn't go, and stolen away by Braden for 3, and it hits it. Count it. Timeout going to be called by Mike Lee as Bear River closes it with 3 with 46 seconds left to go. Nice steal in there by Duncan. Stepped out behind the arc. Laid that three-pointer up there, and what a shot.
Well, this is what the Bruins needed, as I was saying. You don't want to go down by 10, which they were almost at.
Yep.
They were down by 9 just about 20 seconds ago. Now they've pulled it within 3 with 46 seconds remaining in the period. You get within 3 or 4 of Placer going into the fourth quarter, it's anybody's ball game.
Good
You're down
shot.
by 10, it's a completely different story.
Oh, sure, you got to. That's what happened to the Bruins the other night against Center. They got down in the fourth quarter, and then they started throwing up three pointers, and they couldn't get the rebounds, and then they won. Center ended up winning by 10. So let's see what happens here as the clock continues to run down here in the third period. Now they move it around top of the key. Here comes Daly. Daly stops. Can't go. Now he tries to drive it in and puts it up. That doesn't go. Rebounded in there by Mastarella. Mark Lee wants a foul.
Here comes O'Brien. Shot clock's off. 17 seconds on the clock.
They're going to have to get something quick here. He took it down to 4 seconds at the half. Let's see what he's going to do. Here comes 8 seconds.
Set up against Frew. He's going to go from the top of the key. Big three-pointer off the front of the rim. No good.
Put back and doesn't go, but he's fouled. He was pushed. He goes to the line to shoot 2. So they can get it to 1 with 0.4 of a second left.
So O'Brien going against Logan Frew, a couple of the smallest guys out there, and decided to, at the last second, make a step toward the basket and then step back, giving him a little separation, put up the three-pointer, wanting to put a nail in the coffin.
First one is good. Here comes Whitehead back into the ball game.
Good rebound by Darrow. And his free throw makes it 43-41.
That one's up and off the iron, doesn't go, and the clock runs out. Got it within 2 as Bear River comes up big late here in the third period.
So we've got a ball game here, definitely. 43-41. Bruins looking for their first win of the 14 season against their cross-county rivals, the Placer Hillmen. And remember, Marty, when we were doing football and Bear River was playing Placer, we were down at Placer.
Right.
And that was the rivalry game. And we had looked up the stats on that, and all throughout the course of history, in all sports, these two schools were exactly even in how many wins and how many losses.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, right.
So a great testimony to the talent and skill that are in our neighborhood communities right here. As you said, Bear River and Placer are about 10 miles apart. Many of these kids know each other from AAU ball and church and other activities that that kind of distance provides the familiarity. But it was impressive to see that both schools were even in all sports.
Well, there's going to a charge. I wonder who they called that on. Well, that Bear River had a chance to tie it up or go ahead, and they ended up having a charge call. Here comes Daly on the move. Get it back over to Daly at the top of the key. Get it down low. Whitehead on him, and then he bounces in. Nice finger roll in there. Good play. Assist in there by Tucker. That goes to Logan Fruit. Back up to 4. Bear River on the attack here. Duncan looking for 3. It's going to be an air ball.
Yeah, that one sailed to the left, kind of like maybe one of your golf shots.
Yeah.
Sailed to the left.
Absolutely. So here come the Hillmen again. They get it down low. It'll give and go. Nice block in there. But
Mascarella. Well, they got some fouls to give. I mean, that was their 5th one, but you want to make them earn it at the line. Mascarella,
right.
Good defense right there as Haney was definitely driving right to the basket. First one is no good. So already paid dividends there.
Yeah, certainly did.
Making the foul.
Yeah, but you can now Braden's got 3 fouls, so he's got to be careful. That one is good.
So they only get 1. They could have got 2. It's 46-41.
Bear River's got to get something going here. I think this game could get away. Here's Duncan looking for a 3. It's going to be short off the iron. And it's knocked back in. Little hesitation in there by Mascarella. But here come the Hillmen.
Connor Entz in the game right now.
Down low. Oh, nice. Oh, it doesn't go. I can't believe it. They called that play. Mark Lee jumps up and down in frustration. That was like a really good give and go.
It was, and Haney is still thinking about that one. Beautiful pass again by Tucker over to him.
There's the breakaway. Here comes. That doesn't go, but they're going to call a foul.
So that's 2 in a row that Haney's missed from close range. And now he'll go to the line.
That was on Sibnicki for his 2nd foul.
Noah Daly there, 6'1" senior. Playing in his last season for Mark Lee.
So Haney's got another shot at it here. That one's good. Well, now it's back to a 7-point lead here for the Hillmen. White has got it, trying to look for somebody to get it off to. There's a 3 off the iron. That doesn't go. Here come the Hillmen.
Here's Frew out to the outside.
Baseline, put back, Daly.
What a great reverse layup. He had plenty of room on the baseline, and he took advantage of it. He just walked right in the back door of the Bruins.
Timeout called.
Down by 9 again. They had gotten as close as a
2.
deuce.
Yep.
5:32 remaining in the game, and this is where the Hillmen, you can't match the Hillmen basket for basket at this point.
No, they've got to do some steals and make sure something happens. But this is exactly what happened to them, the Bruins the other night against Center. They came into the 4th period, and there was 4 points, and all of a sudden the threes didn't go. Couldn't get the rebounds, and the next thing you know, you lose by 10. So,
well, and you can see it on their faces right now down there in the huddle. They've been here before. They're in the fourth quarter. They were in the game. Now they see it slipping away, and that's the hard part of when you have a season like this. You get down to the fourth quarter, and this is something that you've seen before. You got to try not to slip into this fourth quarter doldrum here at the end, and they still have 5:32 to pick it up, but it's going to take a lot of effort.
Well, there's Placer on a 7-0 run here. See if Bear River can do something about that. Espinoza now gets it over to Braden. Now it's back to Subnicki. Moving around, trying to get it down low, being blocked off. And in and out, hard break. Yep. Espinoza, and that ball off the glass. That doesn't go by Whitehead. Yeah, a good look at the basket there.
O'Brien had a backdoor move, reverse layup, just like we saw on the other side. This one just rimmed out, though, after going around maybe 1.5 rotations.
Bruins playing man-to-man here, trying to get it down low. There it is again, and that doesn't go.
Great block there by Espinoza. Driving it down the lane, puts it up off his leg.
Climbs up the wall. That's Espinoza. Foul's going to be called.
Yeah, he went all the way up there to the white paint.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's got to be, that's 10 feet.
So Charlie will go to the line to try to get those 2 points back with a free throw. And that first one is good. Whitehead comes out.
On the scoreboard clock tonight is the ageless Uno.
Larry Uno watching that clock tick off those seconds.
How many games has he done the clock down there?
He's been around a long time. Oh, Hillmen on the attack here. Oh, what was that called? No, I was going to call a block. That'll be 1-1.
And that'll wake up the Bruin faithful here. As Haney goes to the line.
Well, like I say, it's acting time there for Jared. First one's in and good. Next one is up and doesn't go. And he came over the...
Let's go ahead and take a look at that one more time, Marty. As we see him over there. Yeah, he's still moving his feet. So he certainly wasn't set. It was pretty close, especially if you're a Bruin fan.
Yeah, it was good camera work in there by Bianca.
Yep, Bianca up on camera 2 tonight. Spending her Valentine's with us.
Oh, what?
As is Lauren.
Yeah, how exciting is that? All right, Subnicki now looking to do something with it. Can't get it over in the corner. 3 steps back, off the iron, doesn't go. Braden picks it up, that doesn't go. Espinoza, and they're going to get fouled.
Well, Braden pump faked to try to get the man out of position, but it didn't work, and so he was McIlvain, and he had to then go through the guy, and that threw off the whole timing instead of maybe just going up with it right away.
Right. Then it rolled off the rim.
And all kinds of bad things happen.
Right. Brother comes in for brother here. As Daniel Rule comes into the game. Oh, saved it by O'Brien. Driving it in, puts it up, and he gets fouled. Oh, David's not afraid to take that ball to the hoop, even in front of those big guys.
No, it's going to be exciting to watch him for the next couple of years as he assumes that point guard position. And, of course, that's, the team leader right there. But he saw that opening, and he immediately just stepped on the pedal.
In and out, heartbreak for
He's the kind of player where you can't even give him an inch.
Both teams have got 7 fouls. That one's in and good. That's easy pickings right there with Tucker.
Yeah, and that's a good reason why Placer's got the lead 53-44.
Back up to 9.
You're not going to have an answer for Tucker or Daly. They're going to get their points, and then you throw Haney into the mix. And it's a long night for the Bruins.
14 on the shot clock. Bear works it around. Fadeaway jumper off the glass. Doesn't go, but there with the rebound was Sharansky. Over for 3. Going to be short.
Yeah, it looked like he might have blocked it on the way up. Another fast break.
And they bring it on around. Work it out top of the key. Driving in, and there's going to be a push.
Daly
1-1.
Drove the key hard, tried to get it out to Tucker. But it's Daly that'll go to the line.
Travis Whitehead comes back into the game. 2:53 left. Trailing by 9. This could be 10 right here if he can make this. He does. Up, and that's no good. Rebound in there by Duncan. Long pass down court. Spin move, puts it up, doesn't go. Underneath, no foul.
You know, Brian uses his body for English. Winds up sliding on his bottom after the shot. But great English move off the backboard. That's the kind of stuff that we're going to expect to see next year.
Right. 10-point lead. Bear River only has 3 points this period. That one's good. Daly continues to generate points here for his team. Guy's almost automatic at that free throw line.
Noah Daly. Speaking of Noah Daly, time to start looking at our candidates for player of the game there, Marty.
Well, I think it's no contest here. There's a 3. Too hard, doesn't go. Rebounding in there by Placer. Full court press in there by Bear River. Nice move, goes by everybody. Yeah, I think Daly kind of wins hands down tonight for our player of the game, number 20.
Well, he's offense, he's defense, he's spark plug, he's no-look pass, he's off the glass, he's everywhere.
Down low, and they save it. We got 5 seconds. He's going to take it into the hoop, puts it in, drives by everybody.
There it is.
I guess that solidifies the
that's the nail
pick,
in the coffin for the Player of the Game award. Number 22, Noah Daly, will be your Touchdown Productions Game of the Week Player of the Game, brought to you by Stuckey Engravers.
That foul there was...
and that just epitomized the kind of game that he had. He was at the top of the key. The crowd started chanting 5-4,
yeah.
So he knew what the time was, and he just took the game into his own hand, went all the way into the basket, laid it up, got 2.
And the first one is good in there by O'Brien. Next one is also good in there by O'Brien. Yeah, this quarter has been all Placer. Here they come. The clock continues to run down. 1:34. 19 fouls on the Bruins.
12-point lead now as we're definitely into garbage time here.
Braden tried to give him a foul. You don't want to foul Haney or Daly there. Almost stepped on the line. 5 seconds over in the corner. Here he is, drives to the hoop. It's blocked, but then just before the clock ran out.
And that was the same thing as last time.
Yeah, right.
So you start telling him how many seconds are at, he knows exactly what he has to do, and it's like he slips into a different gear.
Yeah, he just turns on the afterburners and drives the baseline and makes that one.
This time the Bruins knew where he was going, of course, and they headed him off at the pass, but Noah Daly putting on a display of basketball talents here tonight.
All right, 104 and counting. Three-pointer from downtown, he hits it.
Sipnicki, where you been all night?
Yeah.
Been bottled up by the Placer defense.
Yeah, right.
Dwayne Gansky not entirely happy with the officiating.
Coaches never are. Half the time the fans aren't either.
Kind of makes you want to go out and be an official.
All right, Noah Daly will be our player of the game, and he's got.
Yeah, we can get that graphic up there, Daniel. That would be good. Our director tonight in the Commander 2, Daniel Paddock.
He's got 23 points, leads all players here tonight.
This is Daniel's first game this year.
Geez, been keeping him on ice. He's doing an excellent job.
Yeah, we're keeping him on ice.
there he is.
Daniel Paddock, working with the all-girl crew of Bianca and Lauren, and our newest person, Sharon, in the truck.
Oh, down court pass. Doesn't go, and then he gets fouled. And going to the line there, that'll be, I think that's Olina. Mark Lee pleading his case to the referee, but
he's got a 10-point lead with 48.9 left.
You think he's nervous?
I don't understand why you'd be pleading any case to anybody.
I think he would just be sitting down and enjoying the rest of the ball game.
Or telling the bus driver to warm up the bus.
There you go. So Alina goes to the line. He gets a point.
And, of course, on the way back to Placer, you can always stop it in and out.
Yeah, right. I normally do that when I come back.
It is the official food place of the game of the week.
That one is good. So 48 seconds, and it's a 8-point lead. And they get out of that two-player press, and timeout's going to be called.
Well, that was Daly that got out of the press, and they had him swarmed.
Yeah, they did.
And then eventually he just went right in between them and made the pass.
Yep.
I was going to say, it's not Daly's first time being pressed.
Yeah. No, he worked his way out of that one very
Yeah, let's
nicely.
see if we can get the player of the game graphic up there, Danielle, with number 22, Noah Daly. As you take a look at Dwayne Gansky in the final seconds of this year's battle with the Placer Hillmen. And there it is, number 22, Noah Daly will receive the Touchdown Production Player of the Game Award, designed and created by Stuckey Engravers of Grass Valley. And a big thanks to them for creating all of the Player of the Game plaques all season long and all the sports. Just a couple more sports to do as soon as basketball season is over, Marty, and
it's on to
that'll
softball,
be the 17th
and
season.
baseball.
Yeah, some volleyball.
And volleyball, that's right.
And then we're just a few months away from the football season. And this year we get a real big treat. First game of the year.
Yeah.
Placer Hillmen versus the Nevada Union Miners.
No kidding. You've seen the schedule already, I take it.
First time these two have played in football in 20, 30 years. And it's going to be a big... they're
going to save it, and they're going to be a foul called.
it's going to be a comeback of the Highway 49 rivalry that they both of these schools enjoyed back in the 70s, right? So mark that on your calendars. First game of the year, Placer Hillmen and Nevada Union Miners over at Lefebvre Stadium.
Oh, okay, down in Placer High School. And the first one is up and good in there by Haney. He's got 5 free throws here tonight. 40. Doesn't go that one. Braden with Duncan with the rebound. Down low, turnaround jumper put in there nicely. Hyder with the 7 points with 34 seconds.
Lead is cut to 7 now. Maybe we spoke a little too early. There's no lead that's safe.
Well, I don't know. 34 seconds. You're going to have to put on a foul very quickly and hope you don't foul either Haney or Daly, because they're chalking up the free throws tonight big time.
Well, certainly it's all about execution. You got to deny the Hillmen and then push the ball up the court and get your points. Certainly a couple threes are in order. At least one to make it a 3.
Placer are inbound. Oh, what? How did they threw the ball out of bounds? Now they're going to send Daly to the line, but
I don't know what happened there.
Well, they had two. They passed the ball out of bounds to another player that was out of bounds.
Well, I'm not sure whether they could change the place of where they bring it in at, or does it have to be right there in front of the ref?
Well, I guess it could be anywhere behind the line. That's what apparently.
Well,
and he didn't throw it in. He just threw it over to the other guy.
Yeah, he threw it over to the other guy. So I'm not sure that was. I've never seen that before.
No, I haven't either. First time for me. Watched a lot of games.
As Daly misses the first one.
Misses the second one, rebounded nicely in there by Olina.
All right, well, we're going to have to reconsider that player of the game.
No, I don't think so. Duncan for 3 off the iron, doesn't go. Breakaway to Daly. And being fouled. 16 seconds. They're going to call it.
I think he's going to foul out, too.
No, he didn't. He's only been in the game for a little bit. Let's see who. That was called a technical.
Well, yeah, it was called intentional.
Intentional, yeah.
And because he was very clearly going to make the layup. And Ryder comes out of the game. No, he just kind of got him and drug him by the shorts. Didn't hurt him, didn't knock him down or anything, but it was definitely more than you needed to do.
So he makes the first one. Noah Daly at the line. Gets the second one.
Okay, now he's back to being play of the game.
And on the inbound pass with 16 seconds left to go, it'll be
it's a 9-point lead with 16.8.
Well, what do you say?
I think
had Duncan made that three-pointer that he came up a little bit short on, hit the rim, that could have been a difference in the ball game right there. But
I think the refrigerator door is closing, the butter's getting hard, and the eggs are cooling.
Yeah, they certainly are. So there's your score, 53-62, a 9-point lead.
The light's getting dim.
Yeah, and Placer will have the ball on the inbound pass.
And Bruins will fall to 0-9. Well, Placer will pick up its 3rd win of the year.
Now they're going to foul him. They'll go to the line. That's Haney. Foul on Duncan.
But the crowd got a good game for 3.5 quarters.
Yes, they did. The first one's up and good.
These two fine programs. It's such a blessing to have them all in the same league, as well as Placer. And see this great inter-community rivalry that we have up here.
There comes O'Brien with the ball. He's going to stop, try to take a three. Nothing there, and there's going to be a ball off the iron. Recovered nicely in there by Bear River. That was Murphy. Put up at the buzzer, and that doesn't go. And Murphy going to have his first 2 points of the game as he just came into the game and just missed it. Nice save and then a miss. So there's your a 9-point differential between the two teams as they shake hands at center court.
64-53, your final score on senior night, a Valentine's Day senior night here at McCrory Gymnasium.
Yeah, that was the difference in the ball game. 21 points by Placer in that fourth period, and Bear River comes up with 12.
So top scorers, Marty?
Well, we've got Noah Daly in there with 25 points. There's your touchdown production scoreboard showing the line score for the ball game tonight.
Yeah, they really blew it open in the fourth quarter, 21-12, and of course in the first quarter that early lead 14-9. Never looked back after that. Bear River played them pretty evenly in the second and third quarter. Actually won the third quarter and the second quarter by a couple points. But a very determined Hillmen team as Mark Lee grabs his satchel. And, you know, he's got such a workman attitude about game day. And, you know, you come to the gym and you do your business and you go home. And that's where he's going right now. Got his son with him as we get set to close it out here at McCrory Gymnasium. So go ahead with your, you finish your stats there. I think I interrupted you.
Yeah, well, that's and Derek Haney for Placer. 7 free throws in that second half. 16 points for him, so he had a big night. Jordan Tucker was shut down in that second half with only 4 points, so they did a better job on covering him at the down inside the paint. But for the Bear River Bruins, 15 points for Duncan. Espinoza with 8. David O'Brien comes in with, he had a big second half. He had 3 points in the first half, but came back with 8 points in the second half. So he has a total of 11, and that's just about all the scoring there for the Bear River Bruins.
All right, well, we hope you have enjoyed this. Thanks, Valentine's Day broadcast. Your executive producer has been Gil Dominguez. Announcers Marty Mortensen and myself. Thanks a lot, Marty.
Yeah, thank you, Gil.
Our director has been Daniel Paddock. Camera operators Bianca Cruz Manifor and Lauren Unger. So, final score is in. Placer comes away with the victory. Be sure to join us next time as we travel back here to McCrory Gymnasium as the Bear River Lady Bruins take on the Center Cougars. For Marty Mortensen and everybody on the crew, I'm Gil Dominguez. We'll see you next time right here on the NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Gil. Happy Valentine's Day to you and to Larry Uno.